and today we're dealing back with Darren G. Now what I will say is, last time I done a video on his YouTube channel. This is his Twitter channel, and this is Darren G at Darren G20 on Twitter. So I believe this is one of his right accounts, but there's that many out there, it's, you know, it's unreal. But I believe that this is one of his original accounts, and it's really up to date, and he's been posting. So I'd give it a good year, and from what I've been told. But I keep getting asked, do Darren G, do Darren G, do Darren G. I've done him in the one video before on the YouTube channel, and people are saying they don't know whether that's real. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this on Twitter. I'll find one on Instagram, and I'll cover some of the YouTube channel ones, just so we know that, you know, out of them all there's real ones there, because I'm getting asked that many. I'm just going to do it, and you can make up your own mind. But I truly believe this is one of his good ones. And there's some interesting figures here, as you're about to see, because, you know, it's kind of up and down. He's gaining followers but losing followers, and let's just get on with it and you'll see. And I'm not used to doing Twitter. I'm normally the YouTube data guy, but, you know, I've done one on Wings of Redemption, losing his YouTube account going to Twitter. So this is the second one I've done on Twitter. At the moment he's got 22,448 followers. He's not actually following anyone, and he's liked 1,954 views as of this moment in time, and he's tweeted out 983 tweets. Sorry, he created his account June the 13th 2020, and now what I'm going to show you now, I'm going to be going into, you know, into graphs, showing you a lot more detail. So don't go anywhere, because you're going to see some figures now which you might not understand, but I'm going to break it down further, because it, you know, it don't just mean he's losing, he's gaining and losing, but you'll see in a minute. B grade is graded as a B grade, which means he interacts good with his followers, and out of all the followers on Twitter, if you was to rank them, the most out being in first place is in 306,000, and ranking 8.5 million. And, you know, you can read the tweets there. I'm just going to be going through fast. Now, followers in the last 30 days, saying is down 540 followers, minus 540, and that's down 165.9%. So basically he's losing followers, but I'm going to go into bigger graphs and you'll see that he's gaining some but losing some. But overall, like, adding them all together, taking out what he's gaining and taking away what he's losing, it's coming to under 550 followers for the last 30 days. I'm not too sure on this for Twitter. I'm still learning with it, so you'd have to forgive me. If you're a Twitter person, you'll know what fully that means, that minus the 2. But in the last 30 days tweets, he has tweeted out 116 new tweets, and that is up 19.6%. so as you can see, he is tweeting, but something's happened recently where he's like losing and gaining at the same time. But at this moment in time, in the last 30 days, he's under rather than still up. But I'm going to show you graphs, and we'll break it down further, so, you know, we will make some sense of it. Followers, this is since October. This looks really low. This is why I'm questioning it. But then December, 609 new followers, and on like January, which was last month, you got 4,033 followers. But it seems like something happened around them dates, because since then his figures have been like going under, to be honest. I mean, look at this now. For instance, here it's saying between January the 5th and January the 11th he gained 4,033 followers, but then the week after, between January the 12th and January the 18th, you know, he went under. So what happened? You tell me. People have been talking about something to do with GoFundMe's or something, I don't know, and getting into beefs and all that. So he's got loyal supporters, don't get me wrong, he's got loyal supporters, he has, but then other people who he's beefing with has got loyal supporters too. And if he's going against 4 people, it's a bit of a losing battle. Do you get what I mean? So you take all that into account, and especially if, you know, if you're going against some bigger boys with regarding numbers as such, it's like it's a bit of a losing battle, and you know, you have to bite your tongue a bit, but I don't think Darren's one of them characters to do that. Weekly followers gained, and this is just going to go from October till recently, and as you can see, look at these, he's losing, gaining, losing, gaining, losing, gaining, but as we're seeing just oh, so this is him following. Hang on, I'm not sure, you have to tell me. I think this is the people who he was following, and then he's unfollowed people as well, and so, I'm not too sure. We can just go on the raw data, which is this what's showing overall, but I'll show you the graphs in a bit, because I'm going to go into a normal graph, then we're going to go into data search so we can break it down properly. Tweets posted, as you can see, he's on average he's posting weekly 30, 15, 35, 9, up to 50 that one week. And let's skip to where things started to go wrong. That one week when things started to go wrong, he tweeted out 55 tweets, and then the week after that it kind of went a bit quiet, but it's just been like that. But recently, through his Twitter account, he's had a baby. Fair play, wish you well, and health to the baby and all that, definitely 100%. But you know, I think you have to keep your mouth a bit quiet, to be fair. Now what I'm going to show you now, don't just think, oh wow, look at this channel's going under, because you have to look at it at all. And this is over the last couple of weeks. This is 25th of February, this was last week, and followers, 7 followers left him, but at the same time, look here, 7 followers followed him, so that just worked out 0 that day. The next one, he lost 3 but gained 7. Then the next day, 27th of February, he lost 35, gained 11, and as we can see, it's just been like that. I mean, this one day here, the 2nd, today's date is the 9th of March, and this was the 2nd, so just a week ago, he lost 80 followers and gained 6, so he was still down 74 followers. See what I'm getting at? And this one day, I don't know what's happening, you tell me. I don't know why. I don't get into all the beast, you know what I mean? I've been working hard on my channel, I've put a lot of effort into it, and it takes a lot of time editing and uploading. I've spent literally days of my life doing that, if you used to condense it into hours. So I don't know, but 2 days ago we lost 132 followers and gained 9. So as you can see, that's what he's like, he's losing but gaining. But now I'm going to show it all in graphs, so it kind of makes more sense. Right, and I'm going to go into a detailed one as well. Normally, as you can see, when you have a bump here, a rise here, you have a rise there at the top, and it's like, just for instance, if I was to correlate this to YouTube, and the bottom, say the bottom was views, and if there's a rise there on views, off that you get more subscribers. So kind of put that to this with Twitter, even though I haven't got a Twitter account really, but it's still around the same principle. So you can see there was a dip here and a dip there, a rise here, and that started to rise there, but then something happened. Like I said, very recently, January, his followers went up and then down. So I need to look into, see what I mean. So something's happened where he's losing them. Let's just have another look. Oh, this is likes, tweets that are liked for Darren G, I think. But yeah, whether it is, so he's tweeting, and I don't know why it's showing it twice. Is there 2 separate dates here? You know, because there's showing one on the top and then one on the bottom. Are the dates different? Let's have a look. That's what I mean, this is all new to me, Twitter, so bear with me. But for those of you who use Twitter, this will make 100%, you know, you'll be able to read this more to me. I will do my research more, but you know, where there's a rise, there's a rise, where there's a dip, there's a dip. And this is on likes, it's not losing followers or gaining followers, just on likes. So with the likes, they're still the same. Now we're going to have a quick look on detailed statistics, and this will break it down into not just monthly, into weekly. But before it just showed 2 weeks, didn't it, where we could see like how many followers. Like here for instance, on Tuesday the 9th he gained 8 followers, and you know, that's how many he had altogether. But then on Thursday he lost 4 but gained 2. But this now, I'm going to just do it like this, and you can pause the screen and you can like assess it over the last month. But if we was to break it down, daily average, he's losing 18 daily averages and gaining 3, so overall he's down. Do you know what I mean? He's losing more than he's gaining. And if we was to break it in 30 days, and this is what makes sense at the beginning of the show, so we can see it's all making a bit more sense here now. In the last 30 days he lost 540 but only gained 116. So what's that? It's like the ratio is probably 1/4, just under. For every one he's gaining, he's losing 3. Or you can say it the other way around. One of them. Do you know what I mean? Now, yeah, I'm just gonna, because so all you guys will know about YouTube, I mean about Twitter, so you can make further sense of this. So I'm just gonna, this is all new to me, so you can make sense. But what's this say here? Weekly followers gained 446, and this was that week. This is when he was doing well, bear in mind. And there's that 1 week, and I think this was when he was going to do some bike run or something, and he done a GoFundMe, and a lot of people was behind him, supporting him, and he got 4,076 followers, extra followers there. But then something happened almost straight away after that, and it went down. And this correlates with that at the top, 4,076 followers, and he only lost 1, I think. But then the week after that, you know, he just went downhill after that. Nobody gaining compared to, you know, what he was losing as such. And these are his tweets put out, and this is like weekly, 24 that week, and this week is 33. There was 1 week where it says -4, so that means he could have put tweets out that week, but he deleted that many tweets to take the views off him. Well, you know, all that, and so it works out -4, so that's what makes sense of that. He must have deleted tweets, or some of them was inappropriate and Twitter has took them off him, so it's ended up being minus. Let's have a look. But to correlate with what happened here, that time when he gained 4,076 followers, that was off 46 tweets. But then, as we know what happened, the figures started to go down, and you're all make sense of this, you Darren G fans, do you know what I mean? And looking at here, these are graphs I'm looking at for the first time, so in the future I'll do more people and I'll do updates, and we can figure this out more. So what does this say? Followers for Darren G, total followers for Darren. It's just like saying the same thing 3 times. Oh no, bloody hell. So before, when we was looking at the graph, we didn't look at here. Yeah, look, this is followers, that's following, and that's tweets. See, so that's the difference between the tweets. So if we look back like we did just before, I should have looked on the left. So followers this week, he had September 2020, he had 13,000 followers, and then he went up to 15,000 followers on November 2020. Then he went into 22,000 followers January 21, and then, as we know, after that it kind of went up. Hang on. Oh yeah, and then you can see it start going down. Yeah, so this is making sense. So the most this channel had ever got up to was 22,651. Let's have a look. 22,769. 23,001 followers. Then does it go down? Yeah. So the most this channel ever got up to was 23,001 followers, and then we know something happened that day where he just lost, you know, 4,000 followers, I think it was, and it was something to do with I don't know, I'm not going to keep repeating things, but you know, you all know following Darren. Then it's just been going down like that since. So this month, 22,448. So if it continues going in that flow, you know, it's not looking good. And breaking it down, and this is following people who he followers. So at one time he was following 11 people, yeah, and this makes sense with before then when it went -10. Do you remember? That's it. And he got rid of 10 people who was following. It went down to 1. Oh yeah. So I'm getting used to this now. So at the so on February last month he was following 2 people, but no, he's not following anyone. And what's this? Tweets. This is his overall channel tweets, how many he's tweeted so far on his channel. On September the 15th it was 305. Then it got to 500 on November. He'd done 500 tweets. 600 on December, a few months ago, he tweeted 631 tweets. And it's a 700 here. January 700. January the 21st, he got to his 800 odd and 900. Let's have a look. February, a couple of weeks ago, he was on his 917 tweets, and now he's just about to tweet his 1,000 tweets, which should be in the next 3 days. So is there any more graphs to show? Yep, you see her. Interesting this is, isn't it? But remember, like before, this is followers. This bit here is followers. The middle one's following, and the bottom one's tweets. So followers, and you can just make sense of it yourself. There, but this is only going into January. But as we know, then it started going downhill round about this date. So this is just covering up until the date started going downhill, and following, as we know, he was following 10 people, and then he went down. And there's weeks in here where it's not showing what we've seen before, because it was on a 11 around there the week before, then it went to 10, then it went to 2, didn't it? And then it went to none. So basically we've seen graphs what go into more detail. And tweets, as we know, this was January, no, this is February, we're in March now, and February was 848 tweets. He's nearly on his 1,000 tweets. If he keeps tweeting as much as he does in the last few days, we'll have a quick look at future projections. First time I've ever looked at future projections, but I'm just looking at it the same way I do when I look at tweeting, YouTube. In 30 days from now, this is what I mean right now, he's got followers 22,448, but in 30 days, if it continues at the rate it's going now, it's going to go down to 21,908, and if we can continue doing that in a year and 9 months here, as you can see, he's going to go down to 11,108, but it won't go that far. It won't, if anything, it'll just turn around. But for his account to actually go to 0, it will be in 4 years, 6 months, if it carries on at the trend he's going now. But he's going to have ups, he's going to have down. If he stops beefing, I don't know, and whatever he's been doing to be losing all these, it could change, and it could change rain quick. So that's it with Darren G. Please give me some other accounts, whether it's Instagram, Twitter and YouTube, because people keep asking to follow him. People are really interested, so please give me the names of the channels and I'll do them. That's it for today. Please like and subscribe my channel. Give me people who you'd like me to delve into next. First time on Twitter, I'll do the same again. Please like and subscribe. Have a look, I've done Sam Walker, Sammy the Bull Gravano, and they've all commented in my comment section. OG Shadow, Marvin Herbert, Sean Atwood, Stephen Gillen, Yami B, who else? I've done them all. Anything goes with James English. I've done them all. Check out my channel. That's it for today. You all take care. Catch you on the rebound. Bye. Dum 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 dum.